Hello everyone, it's Tristan, and I'm going to show you how to making a bouncing ball game using Scratch. So first off, we're going to need some sprites. Click over here on this cat image with a little sparkle. Clicking on that will bring you over here to choose a sprite. We're going to pick the ball. Next we're going to need a background, because it's going to be kind of boring to look at a pure white background. So I have one prepped under backdrops. Click stars. Well, I have stars, but you can also search one up right here. Click here and you have all this variety here you can choose from. But I'm sticking with stars for myself. Now we're going to start getting the code in. And we need to get this ball bouncing. So I'm going to take out this move thing. This move 10 steps. I click it, it moves. But, I really want it moving without having me to keep clicking on this. So we're going to grab the forever block under control. If I click it now, it goes, oh, and stop. Well, we can't have that. So back to over to motion, we're going to grab this one called If on Edge, bounce. Click it underneath the move, and boink, it moves. Now, let's make this a little faster. Let's bring this to 15 steps. Oh, there we go. Now it's just only bouncing back and forth from right to left. Let's change that. There's this block called point in direction. Attach it to the top. Right now it's set to 90 degrees, so it's going to keep doing that. So let's bring this to 45. Now there we go. Now it's bouncing around all the place. But we need to make sure we can, just with the click of the green flag, it'll get going. So we're going to go to the events. Here's called, and the one we're looking for is when the green flag is clicked. We take that out, and we attach it. So when I hit the green flag, it bounces. So there we go. Next step. We're going to have to get a paddle. So once again, we're going to choose a sprite. Make things easier, I'm going to type in paddle in the search bar. Now I'm going to adjust it below down here. Now we have paddle. But here's the thing. The paddle isn't going to move until we program it for it. So first things first, I'm going to bring out when green flag is clicked. Then I'm going to grab a forever block. So that way, as long as the game is running, I'll be able to move the paddle. Now we're going back to motion. But this time, instead of move 10 steps, we're going to grab set X 2. Right now it has a predetermined number, but we can change that by using the sensing blocks. And the one I'm going for is mouse X. I fit it right in there. So when I click on the green flag, now the paddle will move around as I move the mouse, but only right to left and back and forth, as you can see. Now, going back to the ball. It's important. We need to have it bounce off the paddle. It can't bounce until we tell the ball to bounce. So once again, we're going to grab events, put that up there, because it's very key that you make sure it will always activate when you turn on the green flag. If you don't do it, it won't activate. So, following our normal thing, once again, we're going to use a forever block, which, you're used to this by this point. But we're introducing a new block, the if then block, which we'll put in between forever. Next, we're going to go back to motion. There is a block called turn right 15 degrees. We're going to change 15 to 180. Okay? But nothing's going to happen until I put something in between if and then. So we're going back to sensing. We're going to pick the touching question mark here. Bring that in, slide right there. While at touching, we're going to change it, bring it down to paddle. So if touching paddle, then turn 180 degrees. We're going to add in a motion block. Another one, so it keeps moving. We put it right underneath turn 180 degrees. Let's make it 15 steps. And let's test our work. Look, it's bouncing now. That's good. But Now we need. I think we need something. It isn't really a game until we can keep score. So we're gonna add in a variable. Now I already have one pre-programmed called score, but if you want to make your own, you hit click on make a variable. You'll type in what you want. Like I said, score. If I hit and you hit OK. Now since one exists, I don't need to do that. But make sure you click on it, and boom, pops up over there. We're gonna make some changes to the if touching the paddle. Then, if touching, we change my variable to by 1. So let's click on that and to score. So every time it touches the paddle, you get a point. See? But I mean, what game is complete without some risks? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go back to sprites, and we're gonna look for a line. You could draw one yourself, or you could just pull one from the gallery. So bring this down here. That is our fail line. So if it touches that line, it should fail, bringing a game over. So there's two things we're gonna have to add in here. One, the event when and the variable set variable to 0. So whenever you turn this on, it turns the variable off. Resets the score to 0. Second, now we need another one of these when green is clicked. And this one is for the game over. We're going back to control, grabbing forever, if then, sensing, touching the line. Sorry. Touching the ball. Then we should go to control again and we're going to grab stop all. So, bounce, bounce. Let's say I missed it, and now it's stopped. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we're going to add one thing left to the ball. Because this is important, because when we're bouncing this ball around, we need to make sure, like when we can restart the game, it'll go back to a starting position. So we go to when the green flag is clicked. Now we're going to go motion. We actually want to click on, go to X, X and Y. Now right now where it's showing where the ball is currently. Like if I bring it up here, the variable changes over here. So how about, so keep this in mind, you probably want to go to X negative 31 and Y 59. That way when you start this up, that's where it'll start. So let's say I failed. Alright, click that, boom. Goes right back. And there you go, guys. Your own bouncing ball game. Keep scoring everything. Now I can't wait to see what you guys come with, because you can make changes. You don't have to go with a ball, with a starry background. It could be all kinds of objects. Like I said, I can't wait to see what you come up with. And take care, everyone, and have a great day.